And we finish our last lecture at this point, where we see how we can build the different layouts using the constraints. So today we will be trying to build this application in which it's a number game. If the user click on the bigger number, it will get 5 points. If it is not, then it will lose the 5 points. So first of all, what I did here, I just create a simple application and give the name game of numbers. And you know that by default it creates that constraint layout, and inside I put a text view. So what I will do, I will just try to remove a few constraints so that I don't want it to be sticking to the bottom of the. Okay, so yep, so it is on the top. Now I can just put that one here, the text. Instead of the hello world, I put say number game. And then what I need to do, I need to do some changes so that it look like this one. Make changing the text size, color, at the rate of Android, and then we have color, and then we have the blue. We say dark blue, change the text size, and I say 30 SP. So you can see that it is changing. Then I can say that text style, it's bold. You want to change the background color, background, what I should do, color background at the rate of Android, color holo blue. No, it is actually the same color, so blue, light blue color. Anyway, so this is, or maybe I can put it a black one so that it's much more clear. I want to leave some space, so I say padding. I put padding 30 SP or 30 dp actually, not SP, or maybe I can say 20. So I get that one on top. And then what I need here, I need a rules text view. Again, text rules that I want to display here. So what is, if I want to align the next text below this one, so it means I need to provide the ID to this one so that I can use that ID to constrain the other elements or the widgets inside the layout. So I say it is a TV and it's a title text, and then here I put another text view, not text clock, text view width, I say match parent, and then height wrap contents. Then I need to put some constraints here. And what are the constraints? I say constraint top to the bottom of title text. And then I also say that I want to make it center aligned. So I say constraint left, or constraint start to the start of the parent, constraint end to the end of the parent, and I can leave some margin. Margin, I say that 20 dp, so it is leaving some margin. And then last thing, I need to put some text here. So text is game rules, and after that I put /n because next I want to go to the next line. Okay, and then you need to press the bigger number to gain 5 points, otherwise you will lose 5 points. You need to press the button with the bigger number to gain 5 points. Again I put a /n and say otherwise you will lose 5 points. So I got that text, but to make it more clear, I say that make the text size a little bit bigger. Maybe I say 20 SP, text style, bold, text color. Maybe I say at the rate of Android and then color, and then I say red. Okay, so just leave like that. And then I want to put two buttons on that. So what I need to do, first of all, I need to provide an ID to this one so that I can ask my buttons that they should be aligned below this text view. So I can say that this is my TV underscore game rules, and then here I can put a button. Again I say width, I would say that 150 dp, and height is more like a wrap contents. Don't worry about that, it is right sticking to the top. The reason is that we have not assigned the constraints yet, so when we assign the constraint it will automatically come down. And here I say text and I say number 1. Okay, and I put the constraints top to the bottom of game rules, so automatically it's coming down. And then I say constraint left or start to the start of the parent.
Can you specify a specific distance?
Yes, we can specify a distance. I mean, of course, if you want to leave some distance from the top and the left, so what I do, I put a margins here, margin start, I say 20 dp, so look, it is leaving some space. And then I say margin top, I put again 20 dp, so we have here. So now I just try to, what I can say that I can copy this one, and then here I put, instead of number 1, number 2. The only thing is here I don't want that left to the start of the parent. I say that constraint end to the end of the parent. So look, now it automatically going on the other side. But the only thing is here I, instead of say margin start, I say margin end, so it is leaving a margin on the right side. Okay, when you say start and end, it will consider that it is a left to right or right to left GUI. Accordingly it will, if it is a left to right, then start is on the left side and end is on the right side. But if it is a right to left like Arabic, then it will, its start is on the right and end is on the, so it will, if you say left only, then it is always left, it doesn't mean the start of the GUI. So we put two buttons here. The next thing is I want to put two text views here. One is just a score or title, and then the next one is the actual score that I want to show here. Okay, so what I can do, who can tell me?
Text view and the line below it.
So do what I say text view. Yes, we need a text view. I say wrap content, I say wrap content, and I put the text score, and maybe I put /t here so that we leave some space in between. And I need to put some constraints. So constraint start to the start of the parent, and then I need to align it below the button. So I need to, what I need to give, I need to give the IDs. So here I say ID, and then I say it's button, I say left number or left, and then I just copy this thing here and down here. The reason is that I need to put it here, I want, because I need to access these buttons inside my code as well, so we need to assign the IDs, otherwise we cannot access them inside our code, and we will see how we can do that. So here I can say that pair constraint top to the bottom of any button, left button, so automatically it is coming down. I want to leave some margin from the start, then I say that 20 dp, and then I also want to leave some margin from the top, 20 dp, and then I can say that text, why it is not, okay, 20. So I say text color, text color is primary. Okay, what happened? Text color design primary, no. What color is showing up? No, it's not showing me that color here, so I just try to, which color, okay, we can stick to black, color black, and text size, I say 25 sp. So we have these colors, score, and then we also need another text view where actual scores is going to be displayed. So first of all, I need to assign this ID, so it is ID, and I say it is a TV and it is a score title. Here I create another one, I just try to make this, and then I say that score title, it is actually a score, TV score, and then here start of the parent, okay, but it should be down of the button, yes, but it should be constraint left to the right of that TV score title. No, we need to do not move to that, yep. And then instead of having the score, I put a 0 here. So now I have this score. Clear?
Isn't this a problem if we later decided to remove an element, everything will get missing because every element is different?
Look, if you want to decide later on that you need to change, so then that is a problem with the constraint layout, because the constraints are dependent on the other elements which are inside, and if you want to move around, it means that you need to fix those constraints accordingly, otherwise it is not going to work. There's some elements which you are given as ID and it is missing now, so it will break the GUI. So now as far as our GUI is concerned, we have all the elements here. Okay, so let's run in our virtual device, which is already running, so that it save our time to run the application. Okay, just wait, and then once it is done, then we can see how we can start coding inside the Java so that we can implement those interaction. Okay, launching on the device. So right now it show me number. When I click on these numbers, it's not doing anything yet. So what I need to do, I need to go now inside my Java, and here I need to define certain variables. So I say button, I say left number, or I would say BTN, BTN left number, and then BTN right number, so we know that it's a BTN. And then what else we want to access here? The text view in which we want to change our scores. So I say text view, and then I say TV scores, and I also create two integer values, left number, right number, and score. And here I can initialize these NUNMBER RIGST, right? So it is giving me the option that I am writing the, making the spelling mistakes. Okay, the first thing that I want to do, what I want to do here, I want to show random numbers on that numbers which are randomly generated. Maybe we can say between 1 to 10,000 or something like that. So I can create a generate numbers. What it will do, it will generate two numbers. So I will say that do while left number is not equal to right number, because we don't want that these two numbers should be equal. So we are saying left number is equal to, in the math dot random, and it is actually generate a random number between 0 and 1, 0 point something. So when you multiply it with 10,000, it will automatically become a number between 0 and 10,000, and I want to convert that into the int. Simple. So in the math class we have a random function which generate a 0 to 0 point, or 0 to 1, less than 1 actually, something, 0 point something. So when we multiply with 10,000, that will become a number between 0 and 10,000, and then I convert that into the integer part. It will remove that fractional part automatically. I just control Z, control D, and then here I say right number.
Shouldn't the word condition be equals? Because we want to stop.
No, if they are not equal, oh sorry, yes, you are right. If they are equal, do it again, otherwise just stop it. So now what we are doing here, we are creating these numbers, and once we have created these numbers, we want to show them on the buttons. Yes, generate numbers. When I generate numbers, I want to show them on the buttons. So I say I just need to initialize these buttons here first. btn left number is equal to find view by id r.id dot btn left number, and then I can do that copy, and then I say btn right number, and then I say btn right number. Now we have initialized it, and after that we just need to do what, or maybe I can do it here, or okay, yep. I mean, it's again depending on how you are implementing the logic. Number dot set text, and now we need to assign these left number and right number on that one. So I say string dot value of the integer, so I left number. So I'm taking that number, converting that into the string, and then putting into that text, that button. The same thing I need to do for the right one. So I say btn right dot set text, and I say right number. So when I do that, I just need to call this function here. I say generate numbers. If I just try to rerun my application, now you will see two different numbers on these buttons. Okay, so we have two different numbers which are between 0 and 10,000, and if we click on that, we need to perform something, we need to do something. So for what I need to do, we need to implement the click event. So here I can just simply say the void, and then I say handle button click, and I will get a view as an input into that one, and I need to import that class, here the view class I need to import. Okay, so what I need to do, if it is a left button, then we need to check which one is bigger, and then if it is bigger, then we add 5 points into the, otherwise we will deduct. So first of all I say int id is equal to v dot get id. So we are getting the id and we are checking that if this id is equal to the left button id or the right button id, so that we understand that which button has been pressed. So I say if id is double equal to r dot id dot bt underscore left button, it means left button is pressed, else it's a right button. So here I will just create the click event. So I will say btn left dot set on click listener, new on click listener, and here I can just handle and then pass the v here. The same we need to do with the right one, btn right button dot set on click listener, new on click listener, and then I say handle v. Is it clear? Now here we need to do some magic here. What is that? Check. No, if left button is clicked, so if this left number is greater than the right number, score plus equal to 5. Left number is bigger, left number is pressed, else score is minus equal to 5. Clear?
Maybe we need a function to update this code.
Yeah, we will do. I mean, first of all we need to check if the so we are updating the scores, we are not doing anything yet. Okay, so what we need to do, again, whenever we are updating the record, we need to generate new numbers. Okay, so first of all, whether it is a left button clicked or right button clicked, we are just update our scores, and after that inside this function we say generate numbers. But we also need to update our scores, so we can just simply what I need to initialize that TV here, text view, TV scores is equal to find r dot id dot TV underscore score. Okay, and now I can just simply go here, and then before I can do that, I can say that TV scores dot set text, and then what I need to put here, I need to put, say that string dot value of score. It will just put the things over there. In the application, actually I'm doing that if it is the score is greater than 0, then it is green. If it is 0, then it is black, and if it is less, then it is red. So yes, we can do that. What I can do, maybe I can just put that update score, void update scores or score, and put this thing here, and then I put that one here, and then before that, if score is greater than 0, TV score dot set text color, And now how we can say that? We can say that we have the color. So let me we need to find out a way where we can do that. We can come here and then see that if we can find the how to set the color in Android Studio in Java, because it can give me these. So Android change the editor background color, no dynamic. Let me see if this give me the correct answer. Otherwise I can open my code and then now in the Java code, Android Studio change color dynamically, changing how change background color after clicking the event. Okay, so let me see where is that. It is something, yeah, I think so. And then if we give the color, yes, color graphics dot RBG color, RBG, but it give me the integer value, and then we can give the what we have here. We need to provide the int red 255, 0, 0. Let's see if it is greater, then I want to get green 255. Okay, and then color here and see if it is working or not. Okay, no, Control S, and then I need to come back here, run the application. We didn't call that yet, so I can say that update score. We want to update a score as well, so rerun the application before we can make. So here if I click on that, it is converting. So again if I do that, it is going up. So what I will do else, if score is less than 0, then I just need to copy this thing here, and instead of here I say 255, and this one will going to be 0. And in the else part, else I'm going to copy and then I make all 0. If it is all 0, it is black. If it is all 255, then it will become white. Okay, and then we are updating the application. So yep, if we go down, it becomes 0. When it go, it will become negative, positive, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So if I just click on that, what, always on the right side?
Sometimes it's detecting.
Sometimes it's detecting, sometimes it's going up, but anyway, so this is how we can implement. So simple naive application, but it will help you to understand what is happening in the background, how we can create an application, how we can start the. So we can also implement the other events. So if I just click on that and then I just start writing, and then if the length is greater than or equal to or less, so how we can implement those things. So let me add quickly in this view and then show you that how we can say that. I can say edit text, and then I say match parent, and then wrap contents, and then I put some constraint start to the start of the parent, and constraint top to the bottom of that TV score title. It is coming down, and I say hint enter your name here. I put a margin from all sides like 30 dp, okay, and then close it down. And then of course if we want to access that inside our code, then I need the id. I say it is a edit text name. We need to put that at the rate of plus id, and then I say et underscore name, okay, because we want to add that id inside our id class inside the R class. Okay, so again I come down here, I define the edit text variable et underscore name, and then I need to initialize it. So once I have initialized, et name is equal to find r.id.et name, okay, and now I say et name dot set on, now which on no, I mean I'm just trying to find out we are getting the key listener on touch listener. Let me check. New on touch listener view, no, not on this one. So set on edit editor action listener, new editor action, no. Let me quickly see the things. Where is my lectures? Here it is, the lectures, and I am going into that Android. I was doing some events, and then I go into the application, in the source, in the main, and in the Java I want to, it is okay, so I have new, okay, it's opening up, let's see. Okay, yep, I trust that project, no problem. I just need to remember which exact event that we need to implement. And we have this on click event, we have the text view. I hear that dog, people like it, but yeah, add text listener, add text change listener, okay. So let's go back to our this one, and then I say that et name dot add text change listener, so new text watcher. So here we have changed, on text changed and after text changed. So if I just come back here, so we are more concerned in the after text has been changed, and in here I am showing that it is a valid or not. So I have another text view down there, text view. I say wrap content, and then I say that constraint start to the start of the parent, and then constraint top to the constraint top to the bottom of that et name, and then we can simply leave it like that, or maybe we can put some margin around that 20 dp, and then we can simply come down here, and then first of all we need to initialize a variable for the TV warning. We need to assign an ID here as well, and it's a TV underscore warning, and one can say that TV warning, and then we can come down here and then say that TV warning is equal to find r dot id dot warning. So once we have that one, so we can just check, because this we can say if s dot length is less than 8, we want to show a warning message. So we say TV scores dot set text color, and then I say color dot RGB, and we can say 255 0 and 0, so it is a red color, and then we say TV scores dot set text, and here I can say that I want to show does not match the required length of text of input. Okay, else if it is 8 and more, then I can just simply come down here, and then I say that green 255, green color and not red, and then I can say that valid input. So this is another on text change. Of course, if it is text is being changed after text change, before text change, during the text change, so accordingly we can set whichever we want to implement. So here I am just trying to show the things here. So let's call, yep, everything should be working. We need to open our Gradle is running. It is trying to recompile the code and run in our virtual device. So if I just start typing right now, we are not, I got it. Okay, so I just type does not match the required. Okay, what's happening? I give the,
As soon as the text is changing,
it is TV warnings. Yes, it start changing, but why it is giving in this going in this course one?
you did TV scores. I thought you did that on
TV score? No, this is a TV score.
after text change.
Ah, okay. No, it should be TV warning, not TV scores. That's why we have that new TV warning. Okay, so we need to relaunch our application, because as soon as I start typing, once I have changed the text, every time I type something, it changes the text. So so it's it is giving me that message. As long as the length of the input is going more than 8, it's changed. So it is very what you can say naive example, but you can implement all different types of the events that you want to implement. Okay, so any questions? Okay, so thank you. That's all for today.